Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday morning, yes, indeed. And I am so grateful for waking up this morning. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for that. And, folks, I know y'all probably don't want to hear this, but I'm going to tell y'all anyway. I just woke up, and guess who I was in a dream with? P. Diddy. Mr. Combs himself. It was so real. Oh my goodness. I said I have to make this video. I didn't go to sleep with this scarf on my head, but since I'm making a video, I said, let me put this scarf around my head. And I have on my robe. I didn't go to sleep like this either, but I just had to cover myself. You know what I'm saying? I am still in disbelief. There was a party at Prospect Park. To those of you that's familiar with New York City, Prospect Park is a park in Brooklyn, New York. And no, it wasn't a white event. He was dressed in a regular suit, smiling as everything. They escorted him there. No, they weren't no famous people there, whatever. He was just the famous one, but they were other people there. And it was so weird. It was like regular folks. And as soon as he came in, I took my phone out and I was like, oh my God, I have to get a picture with Mr. Combs. And then I decided to take some videos after that. But I got this person, this young lady, to take the picture. And as we were posing, me and him, we placed our hand on top of each other like this. His was underneath mine, mine was on top of his. And believe it or not, this man, his hands was so soft. So soft. I even told him, you have soft hands. And he smiled and he said, I do. And then guess what? I said to him, you are going to be a free man. They're going to let you out. And he was so surprised. He said, for real, for real? And he started laughing and stuff like that. And then other folks was gathering around and stuff like that, want autographs and all this kind of stuff. And then he took my phone and he was going through my phone and he saw other pictures that was taken of him. And he was so happy. He was so happy. And then I said, thank you. Thank you very much for the pictures. And then I was supposed to be going to work at New York City College of Technology. So I was getting my little food together and stuff like that. And then I was pressing for time because, this was an extra duty job that I was doing, for extra hours. So I decided to call out because the time was so close to when I was supposed to start. So I called the job and a young man answered and I told him, P. Diddy was there and I wasn't going to be able to make it on time and stuff like that, but I'll come the next day. So he said, okay, for real, P. Diddy is over there? And then he said that there was another young lady that was supposed to be working. He said she didn't even have the audacity to call them and tell them that she wasn't going to be able to make it. But she never called and she never showed up. So he was thanking me for even calling to let them know that I wasn't going to be able to fill in. But it was Saturday, so they weren't, they didn't really have any problem with not having enough coverage. So, yeah, I just had to share that dream. Oh my God. I wish I could go back into it because it was a nice party. It was regular people there, nobody famous, just him. And it was lots of food and all that kind of stuff. And man, I wanted to go back into that dream so bad. But I just couldn't. I just got up and I said, you know what? I have to make this video and share it. Share it with this world. Share it with the wide world, whole wide world. So, folks, I don't know if he's going to be free or not, but that's what I saw in my dream. That's what I saw in my dream. And I told him in my dream. He was he was kind of shocked, but he was smiling. He was laughing from ear to ear. And believe it or not, I never met this man, but he seemed like the P. Diddy that we see on TV. He was smiling and laughing and joking and all that kind of stuff. So, Mr. Combs, if you're watching my video, if you ever get to watch my video, oh my goodness, I don't know what's going to be the outcome with your case, but just pray and trust in your Almighty. Peace.